Clutch Queen. Coco Gauff beats Muchová to storm back into AO quarterfinals, face screaming in fear fire. Clutch Queen. Under the brightest lights at the 2026 Australian Open, Coco Gauff once again proved why she's one of the most feared competitors in women's tennis. In a high-pressure showdown against the crafty and dangerous Karolina Muchová, Gauff delivered when it mattered most, digging deep, staying composed, and finding another gear to secure a thrilling victory and storm back into the Australian Open quarterfinals. This wasn't just a win, it was a statement. Muchová tested Gauff with variety, intelligence, and relentless pressure, forcing long rallies and difficult decisions. But time and again, Coco rose to the moment, tracking down impossible balls, striking fearless winners, and showing ice-cold nerve in the biggest points. When the match tightened, it was Gauff who stood tallest. Moments like these define champions. They reveal who can handle chaos, who trusts their game, and who embraces the pressure rather than shrinking from it. With this clutch performance, Coco Gauff sent a clear message to the rest of the field. She is locked in, confident, and ready for anything Melbourne throws her way. The road to the title just got a lot more serious, and Coco is right where she wants to be. Tennis fire, Purple Heart. Some matches are won with power. Some are won with speed. And then there are matches won with nerve. On a dramatic Melbourne night, Coco Gauff delivered one of the most defining performances of her Australian Open 2026 campaign, outlasting, outthinking, and outclutching Karolina Muchová to book her place in the quarterfinals of the Australian Open. This wasn't just a victory. It was a test of composure, courage, and championship instinct. Coco passed it, with ice in her veins. A match built for drama. From the opening games, it was clear this would not be easy. Muchová, known for her creativity and tactical intelligence, immediately disrupted Coco's rhythm. Slice backhand stayed low. Drop shots forced uncomfortable sprints forward. Net approaches pressured passing shots. For stretches, the match felt like a chess battle played at full sprint. The crowd leaned in. Every point mattered. Every decision carried weight. Early pressure, calm response. Muchová struck first, using variety and disguise to pull Gauff out of position. The Czech star broke early, and murmurs rippled through Rod Laver Arena. But Coco didn't rush. She didn't panic. She slowed her breathing between points, adjusted her return position, and committed to longer, deeper rallies, forcing Muchová to earn every edge. This is where Coco's evolution showed. Old versions of Gauff might have gone for too much. This version trusted her process. The tactical shift that changed everything. Midway through the match, Coco made a subtle but crucial adjustment. She attacked Muchová's second serve aggressively, took the backhand earlier to deny angles, used height and depth instead of raw pace. The rallies flipped. Muchová's creativity was still there, but Coco was now dictating the terms. Defense became offense. Chasing became commanding. Clutch moments define champions. What separates great players from champions is what happens when the match tightens. At key moments, break points, deuce games, pressure-filled rallies, Coco Gauff elevated. A fearless backhand down the line. A perfectly timed forehand inside out. A sliding defensive get that turned into a winner. Each clutch point chipped away at Muchová's belief and fueled Coco's momentum. This was the moment the narrative shifted from battle to belief. The serve that slammed the door. With the match on a knife's edge, Coco's serve became her anchor. Wide serves dragged Muchová off the court. Body serves jammed her timing. Second serves carried conviction instead of caution. In the most important games, Coco's service games were untouchable. That's not just skill. That's trust in yourself. The crowd, a shared energy. As Coco surged, the crowd followed. Every winner brought roars. Every hold sparked chants. Every fist pump echoed belief. "Let's go, Coco!" thundered through the stadium. She acknowledged it, but stayed locked in, emotion controlled. Focus sharp. That balance between fire and discipline is what defines her 2026 run. Why beating Muchová matters. Karolina Muchová isn't just another opponent. She's a tactician, a disruptor, a mental test. Beating her means you can problem solve under pressure. You can stay patient without losing aggression. This one wasn't about dominance. It was about resilience. And resilience wins Grand Slams. From pressure to power, Coco's growth. What stood out most wasn't the winners. It was the decision-making. Coco chose high percentage shots at key moments, trusted her movement instead of forcing points, stayed emotionally neutral during swings. A statement to the draw. This wasn't just a quarterfinal qualification. It was a warning. Coco Gauff doesn't just hit hard. She thinks clearly when it matters most. She doesn't just run fast. She stands tall under pressure. That combination is dangerous. Final word. The rise of the clutch queen crown under Melbourne lights. With the match hanging in the balance, Coco Gauff chose courage over comfort. She absorbed pressure. She answered questions. She closed with authority. Karolina Muchová tested her limits, but Coco responded like a champion. Fire clutch queen, quarter-finalist, Coco Gauff, fire. And in Australia, her story is far from finished. Clutch queen, Coco Gauff's victory over Karolina Muchová at the 2026 Australian Open was more than just a ticket to the quarterfinals. It was a defining moment that showcased her growth, confidence, and championship mentality. In a match filled with tension, momentum swings, and relentless pressure, Gauff stayed composed when it mattered most, proving once again that she thrives on the biggest stages. Muchová threw everything at her, variety, court craft, and tactical intelligence that has troubled even the best players in the world. Yet, Coco never lost belief. She trusted her instincts, embraced the grind, and elevated her level in the critical moments. From fearless baseline exchanges to clutch defense and timely aggression, Gauff demonstrated why she's become one of the most reliable performers in high-stakes matches. This win wasn't about dominance from start to finish. It was about resilience, adjustment, and mental strength. Reaching the Australian Open quarterfinals once again reinforces Gauff's consistency at the Grand Slam level. It highlights her ability to manage pressure, learn within matches, and execute under stress, qualities that separate contenders from champions. Every tough battle like this adds another layer to her game and sharpens her readiness for the challenges ahead. Now, as the tournament moves into its most intense phase, Coco Gauff carries momentum, confidence, and belief. The draw gets tougher, the spotlight grows brighter, and the margin for error becomes razor thin. But if this match showed us anything, it's that Coco is prepared for the moment. She's not just surviving, she's stepping up. With the quarterfinals looming, one thing is clear. Coco Gauff is playing with purpose. She's embracing pressure, trusting her process, and delivering when it counts. If she continues to bring this level of fight and focus, Melbourne may witness something truly special. The clutch moment are calling, and Coco Gauff is answering every time. Tennis Fire Purple Art. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.